Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. As always, I am your host, J-Square John Jeremy, and last we left off, we had finished up our mission in Dubai, half successfully, I would say, and returned now to our base of operations in Prague. However, after meeting with someone called Alex of the Juggernaut Collective, a terrorist attack blew up the Prague train station, and we've now awoken about a day and a half later, and things are all out of whack for our augmentations, so we need to go ahead and get them checked out. Before we do that, though, let's take a look around this apartment here. I'm sure there's plenty to do and explore. I am a vampire. Good to know. Got a throwable potted plant here. Oh.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarif.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Ooh, David Sarif. He was our boss in Deus Ex Human Revolution, and also the leader of the group that wanted to have augmentations available to everybody in that game.
Oh, yeah! You know, before that little musical interlude there, I was talking about some serious shit. So let's keep going. First of all, let me get this out of the way when talking about the AUG incident. I've always hated that title. Incident? Incident? Steve using the head after eating 3 burritos and forgetting to light a match. That's an incident. What happened that fateful day in 2027 was beyond terror any of us has ever seen. AUG incident? Try AUG travesty. Try AUG massacre. How about AUG Armageddon? Because that's where we're headed, thanks to the horror of the Illuminati and their Humanity Front puppets unleashed on the Earth that day. I'm taking the time in this broadcast to remember, not so we can get together and cry about lives lost. I lost people too, and they should never be forgotten. No, I'm doing it because the AUG Insa Massageddon is only the first of many horror shows we're about to be.
There's a stash here.
Unless we figure this shit out fast. Remember the Cold War and how we sat on the brink of destruction minute by minute? How we hated the commies and the commies hated us? How they had a way of life that we couldn't fucking stand, and it was only a matter of time before they swallowed us up in their ideology and technological superiority? I don't either, actually, but my grandpa used to tell me about those days, and let me tell you, followers, it's starting to sound awfully fucking familiar.
All right. So while he was talking, we found a hidden stash here, an ebook. Jensen, since there's no point trying to convince you not to do what you're planning to do, I figured I could at least stop you from getting killed too quickly. That is, after a while, you constantly come to me for help, isn't it? This device contains data I've collected, links which may or may not support your theory that extremely wealthy individuals have manipulated events and caused everything bad that's happened to us. Manipulated. That's not a word. That's not a word, Pritchard. Let's go ahead and change the page. So, Congress under pressure to reconvene the human augmentation hearings. The hearings were suspended after a terrorist attack at Sarif Industries claimed the lives of leading researchers. Pro-human activists raid Sarif factory, take hostages. This marks the second time in 6 months that an attack has been directed against the biotechnology firm. Taiyang Medical continues global expansion. The Shanghai-based augmentation developer increased its market share by 7.3% this week by purchasing yet another human enhancement firm. Anti-augmentation riots erupt worldwide. The violence began after Picus News released grainy satellite footage of scientists performing torturous experiments on augmented super soldiers. World Health Organization issues a worldwide recall of biochips. The recall comes amid reports ranging from minor disturbances to potentially lethal defects. Mechanically enhanced people are urged to visit their local limb clinics immediately. Key players to Tour Panchaea hold augmentation debate. Hoping to end the growing controversy, billionaire Hugh Darrow has invited high-ranking government officials and key players in the human enhancement field to the Arctic. Chaos reigns globally as augmented go insane. All at once, augmented individuals around the world went crazy, attacking and killing everything in sight, just as Darrow's broadcasted welcome speech began. Recovery hopes dim as global death toll mounts. Densely populated, augmentation-friendly cities have suffered the most, although the damage has not been confined completely to them. World's #1 augmented private military corporation declares bankruptcy. Already reeling from losses occurred during the AUG incident, Bell Tower Associates' fate was sealed when hackers linked to the Juggernaut Collective leaked details of a black site facility. Biotech industry collapses, hard hit by both the Taggart Act and a variety of new local and international laws. Seraph Industries joined many of its competitors by closing its doors today. UN report predicts rise in terrorism, calls for Interpol task force to counter it. To cope with rising violence and racism against AUGs, governments all over the world are enacting harsh laws, but these laws will, in fact, only encourage more acts of terrorism. Oh, we got ourselves a praxis. Well, that's a bit broken right now, so we can't really use it. But okay, good to know. We've also got a pocket secretary here. What? From No One at HackerNet to Anon74 at HackerNet. If you're reading this Breton, it means you got our little welcome package. Good. Now you know what mark to leave if you need to get in touch. Memorize those sites, but use them sparingly. We got other people using them too. In a few days, the pilot will contact you. You met her once before, Spanish girl with a sidearm in Detroit. She's solid, trustworthy, and very capable. We're getting her false papers and a job at Lebedev Global. Figured you might need someone permanent watching your back. I'm glad you're doing this, Breton. I know you still don't trust us, but we know the TF is tied to our common enemy's activities. Find Altho and we'll bring them down together, just like we did with Bell Tower. Enemies is also spelled incorrectly, game. I really hope that's intentional. I really do. JC welcome package. A welcome package from the Juggernaut Collective. Alright, so there's a map and a bunch of pictures. Cool. Oh, it's a story item. Oh, I see. Got it. And we got the Whisper chip, which we're supposed to insert into some sort of motherboard. And another triangle code that we can't use. What else do we have around here? Oh. Pistol ammo, but we're full up on inventory right now, so we can't use that. File box, nothing else around. Okay. Open the door. Got some credits there. Nothing in the box. I can use the toilet? Well, I can flush the toilet. There's a difference there. Newspaper. Police blunders lead to mistrial. 6 high-ranking members of the Diwali crime family walked out of the courtroom as free men today, after it became apparent that state police had, once again, accidentally destroyed evidence in the Melikov sex trafficking case. The judge had no choice but to declare a mistrial once Officer Rihor Kaba testified that a handwritten ledger used to track the buying and selling of prostitutes had inadvertently been shredded. He added that the officer responsible for the mistake has been placed on paid administrative leave while the matter is being investigated. This marks the 3rd case this year in which members of the Diwali organization have escaped justice due to bureaucratic error. In an assurance hollow enough to echo through the capital, the mayor declared, "The state is launching an independent investigation into the chain of custody procedures. If corruption exists in Prague, we will stamp it out." Rogue arms dealer killed in Dubai. Interpol reports that John Trent, a dangerous ex-Bell Tower operative who disappeared during the AUG incident, is dead. Trent's body was recovered during a sting operation in Dubai, along with a shipment of weapons and banned black market augmentations. He planned to sell the contraband to augmented terrorists using the pseudonym Shepard. Got a shower here. Oh, I can use the shower. That's awkward. Kind of looks like that skin's kind of bolted on. Not gonna lie. So do I rust? Is that a thing? Apparently not. Apparently that is not a thing. My hair has not changed at all. My hair stayed the same. The exact same. Hair doesn't work like that, game. Just want to let you know that. Thought I should let you know. Got some painkillers. Anything else around? Search the drawer. Take that hypostim. Use the sink. Skin Shield hand cream lotion. Got a dryer and a washer. Use those things. Look at me not being environmentally friendly. I've got all the water running at the same time. What else do we have here? Ebook. Interpol case file 679310. The Juggernaut Collective originated in the early 2020s when a hacker named Eli posted a badly written call to arms type message on the darknet. Filled with misspellings and grammatical errors, it invited those de-illusioned with a stranglehold 1%ers have on our world to join him in attacking, exposing, and spoiling their plots. The group first made headlines in 2025 by hijacking atmospheric processors used by a popular weather artist in Paris and setting hurricane-force winds to decimate a Page Industries-sponsored event. Around the same time, Eli was replaced online by a new nom de plume, Janus. Efforts to ascertain the real-world identity of either hacker have thus far proven unsuccessful. Under Janus' leadership, the collective have become increasingly effective at bankrupting Fortune 500 companies, exposing government misdeeds, and, in general, making life difficult for the extremely wealthy. Particularly worrisome to counterterrorism agencies around the world is growing evidence the collective have been recruiting a number of experienced agents, often with Black Ops expertise, to assist them. Got some more credits here. What else do we have? Oh, I can call back David Seraph. Let's do that.
Adam, thanks for calling me back, son.
Seraph.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. I tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam. I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
So we have the option to concede. That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea Goad. You've obviously landed on your feet, though, unlike a lot of other people. I think our Adam is a bit conciliatory. Plus, you know, although it was really, really bad of him to mutilate me, he did let me live.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. Wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could, after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
Ooh, I can ask about people from the first game. Obviously, we have to ask about Megan.
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Rokaseca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life, because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
And I guess we have to ask about Pritchard.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Out of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. But when the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia, the walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Ogs.
Rabia's just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph.
Alright, so we got some nice backstory there with Seraph and Megan Reed and Frank Pritchard. I wonder if we'll meet them later on in the game as well. What else do we have here? Trash bin. We obviously know this is not my apartment because I am not as clean. Got some ale. Got some wine, although my inventory is now full. I'll take those crafting parts though. Not gonna lie, I think this is the very first time that I have ever turned on a stove top. And I've done it virtually in a video game. I know it's sad, but I'm pretty sure that's true. That's accurate. Trash bin there. More radio. We don't need the radio. Kettle? Aha. Microwave. Turn on all the things. Absinthe, huh? What else do we have here? Too heavy to grab the movable refrigerator? Nonsense. Okay, what else do we have here? Another ebook. In Terra Firma, Task Force 29, The Secret Fight Against Global Terrorism Weekend Editorial Part 1. On the 21st of March 2028, a chain of coordinated bombing attacks exploded in unsuspecting cities and communities around the world. In that terrifying 6-hour period, up to 50 low-tech but horribly effective devices destroyed lives and terrorized humanity one after the other. Too much, too late. It was the tragic reason the world finally heeded. Highlighted by a press already gorging on stories of bloody terrorism, the lack of communication and cooperation between international intel-gathering organizations were cited as the primary reasons for the March bombings going unprevented. Normally bound and gagged with political red tape, world leaders reached across political fences as international demand for a unified and collaborative solution aligned across the globe. In the weeks following, UN mediators urgently proposed the international cooperative force with the power to act effectively across borders. Built upon the base of the existing G18, the effort quickly expanded with 11 more willing political participants, and Task Force 29 was born. And you ask me why I read all these things? It's because we get experience for all of those things. Access the computer. Mail. Okay, from Christian Giroux to Adam Jensen. Hey Jensen, sorry for not getting back to you before this. Been buried in a sea of paperwork, and frankly, I'm surprised you're asking. Only met Miller once via the NSN. Seemed more than competent. He was with the Tactical Assault Group in Australia before the incident. Hello, marksman, so they say. Don't know how he ended up overseeing the Central European office, but then I don't understand how you ended up there either. After the Detroit, I figured your SWAT experience and my recommendation would get you in the door, but I thought headquarters would keep you in the States. Sure could use your insider's knowledge of AUG developers to get a handle on the black market suppliers we've been chasing down. Hate to say it, but they're giving us hell. Ah well. Adapt and react, right? Anyway, not much more I can tell you about Miller. If you do put in for a transfer, let me know first. Maybe I can pull strings. From Errolson Hugh to Adam Jensen. Adam, thank you for your detailed specifications for the trench coat. As discussed, it will be completed within 10 business days and shipped express. From Peter Chang to Adam Jensen. Director Miller said you'll probably come in after a good night's sleep, despite what just happened to you. I have no idea why you would do that. If it was me, TF-29 is the last place I would want to go to right now. Don't let the bunker atmosphere fool you. This place is a target. We are all targets. I'm not just being paranoid here, okay? You'll understand when we talk in person. P.S. Related to the above thing we need to talk about, I changed your office password. It's now the name of the band on the shirt Arya wore that time I saw her, the one I told you about. I swear I'm not trying to be cute or cryptic, I'm trying to be safe. Chang. PSS. Try running through your home smart system interface again and let me know if you're still getting that armory glitch. Latest firmware should have taken care of it. Last thing I'd want to do in your shoes is leave my apartment without bullets. Okay, so we have smart home. Hello, homeowner. From the menu, please select the type of setting you wish to change.
As you wish.
Oh, what's that do? Aha! Look at that. I found stuff. Tranquilizer rifle ammo and stun gun ammo. Empty. Combat rifle armor piercing ammo. Revolver armor piercing ammo. Okay, well, there you go. We'll leave that open. Anything else we can do in here? Let's see. Oh, here's my trench coat. Acronym coat.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my AUGs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
All right.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
All right. So apparently we need to rescue the doctor who's supposed to get our augmentations fixed. Good to know. We'll go ahead and start that next time. Hey everyone, J Square John Jeremy here. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click on subscribe and the bell icon to ensure you're kept up to date on the channel. Until next time, so long and take care.